What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. We have another one right around the corner into the new year of 2022. We made it. Y'all made it. I'm proud of you. We're gonna rock it in 2022, man. I appreciate all the support this year. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is how to roll Riven Mod. You may have gotten your first Riven Mod right after the War Within quest, and you're not sure exactly what to do with it. And there are plenty of ways to get Riven Mods even after the War Within, whether you trade with other players, you get rewarded a Riven right after a sortie mission, you went to Paladino on Iron Wake, whatever the case is, you have a Riven Mod and you're not exactly sure what to do with it, what to look for, or how to roll it to maybe increase the stats that you're looking for. As I said in the last video, I have fully transitioned from the Baza Prime all the way over to the Kuva Karak. This weapon is fire. But to make it as fire as it is, I had to get this roll on my Riven Mod. You can see on the bottom left it says MR12, so you have to be MR12 to even use this Riven Mod. And to the right of that, there's a circle arrow with the number 46. That means this Riven has been rolled 46 times. Believe it or not, I got this roll on my last sliver of Kuva. It cost 3,500 and that was my last 3,500 I had. It was going to take me down to like 600 and something. I rolled this thing countless times and I got this, and this is exactly what I wanted to punch through. I wasn't really looking for, but the crit chance and the crit damage was like, whoo, this is exactly what I need. Now, of course, at the cost of reload speed, but I used this weapon with Harrow, and if you know, his 2 increases reload speed anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. This weapon with galvanized scope, galvanized chamber, this Riven Mod, and of course, Vigilante Fervor and primed cryo rounds put onto it, 221,977 DPS, and that's not including Harrow's 4 or the Vigilante supplies buff to critical hits. But in the case of this video, what we're going to be looking at is the Rakta Dark Dagger. I love using this with Harrow because my shields replenish almost instantly as long as I can keep the pressure on. The problem with this that I have right now is the Riven that I have for this is I have crit damage and status chance. I want to narrow it down just a little bit more because I'm kind of in the mix between, okay, do I go for crit or do I go for status? But right now it's just not fitting what I need it to. I need it to be either one or the other, and I would prefer it to be status, but if I can get that crit chance up a little higher, instead of having crit damage, I would like to have crit chance. Of course, I do have Blood Rush on this with quickening and drifting contact, which will raise the crit chance, I think, to just about 120, 130% if maxed. But I'm not really swinging that much with the Dark Dagger. I'm getting enough to refill my shields completely, burn my 2 ability, and then keep it moving.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
If you enjoyed this content or if this video helped you, please don't be afraid to like and subscribe down below, man. We're a growing channel. We're growing real quick. We only been at it for a couple months, but y'all are showing me that all the effort is well worth it and well appreciated. I'm proud of you guys, man. Enjoy the rest of the video. So I'm just going to turn the music down just a little bit. We're going to go into the mods and I'm going to show you how to roll your Riven and get some of the stats that maybe you're looking for. And it's a little confusing, it's a little scary at first, but I bet you didn't know that if you roll it, you still have the option to keep your old stats. And that's really important because I didn't know that until I rolled my very first one. We're going to go up here to cycle and it's going to say Cycle Riven Mod for 3,500 Kuva. Now this isn't base. Usually it starts out I think around 500 Kuva, but the more that you roll it, it adds on to the total and it maxes out at 3,500, so keep that in mind. And I have 120,000 Kuva to spare, so we're just going to roll this and hope for the best. Y'all pray for me, man. We're going into a new year. Come on, Dark Dagger, don't fail me now. Now, as you can see, we rolled it. This is the new stats. If I go over here to the old one, I can still hit confirm, and it will keep the old stats as if we never rolled it. Now, this actually might be more up my alley because it's 183% crit chance, but it doesn't add anything to the status chance, and that's actually not what I want. Now this actually might be what we want right here. It does take away from the combo duration, but it is a much higher status chance. This will put us over 100 with the setup that we have. and I might actually be able to take off quickening, which I don't need, and put this on instead. So I'm going to keep this roll, and then I'm going to roll a couple more. I'm getting a whole lot of crit damage. Now this is actually dope. I'm actually going to confirm on this, and I'm going to go back to my arsenal and see what this actually does to the Rakta Dark Dagger. Ooh, that puts us up at 66%. So that would put us up around 170, I think, if Blood Rush was completely maxed out. But that status chance took a heavy hit, and that's not what I want. The really scary part about this is if you run out of Kuva and you've selected a new set of stats on the Riven, it can get really scary. That's what I ran into with the Karak, and luckily, oh my god, the last roll was exactly the magic touch. But this 227 crit chance, this is insane. Now we're definitely gonna look and see what this did. Look at that crit and status chance both at 72. This is a little bit more to work with. And what I'm thinking here is we put prime pressure point instead of sacrificial pressure. And we add in Voltaic Strike, and look, now we're at 96% status chance, which I know is a little bit lower than what we had, but the crit chance is much higher now. The crit multiplier is not that great, it's just under 2, but that's okay because we're not looking to actually kill people with this. We're looking to put status on them because the more they're radiated, the more overshields it gives. And if we can get in some really good damage while we're at it, that's what we're looking for. And I think for right now, I'm actually okay with this Riven mod and the stats that it gave. I'll probably roll this a little bit more after this video, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it is to roll your Riven mods and kind of what you're looking for. It's pretty much doing what quickening did, which is add to the attack speed. I am getting less critical chance on slide attack, but that's okay. The only thing I'm missing out on now is the combo potential. My combo duration took a hit, but that's fine too because I'm not looking to really melee all that much. Just enough to get my overshields, burn my 2 ability, and then keep it moving. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all there is to it when you're rolling Riven mods. Stack up on your Kuva. It is very important. It gets pretty expensive pretty quick. But I assure you, the more Kuva you burn, the more those stats are going to roll in your favor. It may take a while, but it's well worth it. And these are a good source of platinum. Even if you don't use the weapon, there's people out there looking for a lot of weapons that have really good rolls on Riven mods. So the most popular weapons are gonna sell for a lot of platinum. So y'all take it easy out there. Like and subscribe if it's your first time on this channel. We welcome everybody, man, whether you're a beginner or a veteran. It really don't matter. We love everybody around here. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Be safe on your New Year's travels if you're going anywhere. I need y'all to be back on this channel pronto. All right, no funny business. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.